else?
It was a peer, from what I was told. Yeah.
Because I guess I don't know anything about Shih Tzus, because she's the cutest little dog I've ever seen, but I've never seen anything that looks quite like her. She looked like she could be Julio's long-lost cousin or something.
She is a cutie. She is a cutie. Okay, is Xandean's there? Hey,
Yep, there he is.
All right.
Man, how was
Yeah, she's sleeping right now.
sleeping? Okay.
Yeah. The little baby. Yeah, she was so hungry. She ate 8 pieces of bologna.
I didn't think she was big enough to eat 8 pieces of bologna.
Oh my gosh.
8 pieces? I couldn't even do that.
Right?
Bill, how are you, Bill?
I'm good. How you doing, Xandean?
All right. Do I have the camera turned around? It looks different to me, but is it okay?
You're looking a little sideways.
Okay.
I don't.
I mean, but this is not the right space, you know, huh?
No, it's it should be horizontal, but I mean, it is what it is.
I told Danielle we'll be cut off.
Yeah, I don't know.
I told Danielle. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Paul. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. For some reason, it's not like auto-adjusting when you turn it.
Yeah, what's wrong with this?
I told Danielle that we'd get cut off after 40 minutes, but then we'll send her another link and get her back on.
Yeah, I have another meeting scheduled for right after the first one ends, so I'll give you that link as soon as we hit that point.
All right.
Hey, Xandean, could you lower the camera a little bit, get rid of some of that headspace?
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Let's see what Danielle's doing.
You gonna sit on some books? Hey, it works. It doesn't look very comfortable, but I guess it'll work.
Is it alright?
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah, I do.
Yep, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, it's when I was doing documentaries back in the day, I was all about framing the shot, not too much headspace, not that type of stuff.
Yeah, I wanted like how you like it. I wish I could get this camera turned around. Man, that's it did it last time, right?
Yeah, last time it did work for some reason. So yeah.
Well, I joined a different way. I joined directly from the link. Is probably the link is the only difference.
Oh, look at that! You got it.
Wow.
Awesome.
But is it too much headspace now?
I mean, if you could adjust it a little, if you can somehow get the camera to point down just a little bit, but I wouldn't, don't kill yourself over it. It's actually pretty good right now. That's perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Looking good.
Hey, I like to hear get some. I know I see you play the axe. I like to hear some more. Whatever you like. What do you listen to? Like in your CD player. I
play and listen to everything. I mean, I'm kind of all over the place with my tastes. But as far as what I like to play, acoustic. Lately, I've been, Bill Withers.
Oh yeah, I love Bill Withers, man. Mom had me listen to him all since I was a kid.
But
Okay, Danielle says, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm updating my computer for the 3rd time, but I can't connect.
Really? We'll wait.
Update required. Well, we might have to start without her and just start talking about some news items of what's been happening.
That's beautiful.
To make those rainbows in my mind, I overthink of you sometimes. I want to spend some time with you.
You hit some chords, man.
this guy.
Just the two of us, you and I.
You got the pipes that I want.
Nah, man. Hey, you hitting them chords, man. The guitarist has always been king to me because I tried, and I realized that I have to get used to holding those positions.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, why can't I do this? But I mean, I understand it now, but when I first tried, so I respect all guitarists because like you have to put a little mental effort to like really being able to play. I mean,
it's the time, the strength, and then eventually the separation between the vocals and the actual playing at the same time. That took me a long time to be able to actually even just, and I can't carry a tune, but just to be able to do it to where I'm in time.
Yeah. Man, how do you get to fret your fingers to get the frets and not, especially on acoustic, like that's my whole thing is how do you get your fingers,
Start with a nylon string guitar.
Okay, wow, okay.
Biggest problem, biggest mistake most guitarists make is they start off with a steel string guitar, and it's normally an old guitar that somebody gave them, and the action, you know what the action is on a guitar? It's if you look at it sideways and you see how high the strings are, if that action's too high, it'd take Hercules to hold that shit down.
Okay.
You wanna have the right tools for the job. Yeah. Willie Nelson uses a nylon string acoustic guitar. I mean, it's you can use that guitar for anything. That is the original Spanish style guitar. And as most kids of my generation, I started with the electric because I wanted to be Jimi Hendrix, and then then I went acoustic steel, and then eventually I found the nylon, and I just fell in love with it. I'm like, it just feels awesome, and it's so warm, and you can play anything on it.
Hey, Phil. Phil Xandean.
Try it.
Okay, Phil Xandean. Okay, so Danielle's having a hard time getting on Zoom. So I was wondering if we should just go ahead and start talking about some daily news items.
Oh, shit. The 1 week I'm not watching the news.
No. What all you have to do is just do a little a sidebar, open up the news part of it, and talk about the first thing pops up. And then and if Danielle gets on, well, that's great. We'll stop the newscast and start talking to Danielle.
Okay.
So, but I know Phil's got a lot of time travel things he might want to talk. Man, Dracula. We could start a Dracula conversation too. But yeah, what's the news topic?
There's a lot of good stuff. An employee over at Church's Chicken got shot because she got an argument with the
recording in progress.
Alright, we're on. We're recording now.
Okay. Hey, well, one of our guests tonight is Danielle Diva, and she's having some problems with her Zoom, so she might be joining us. But another thing that we do is if we can't get the guests on, we start looking at the news. And I've been looking at the news all day today, and there's just all kinds of crazy things happening. One of the things that kind of struck me was at this Church's Chicken, here comes a lady, and something wasn't right with her order, and we're just talking about chicken. And she gets upset, gets into an argument with the employee, and then shoots her dead when she comes out to have a cigarette break. I mean, what is wrong with the world where they're shooting people dead over freaking chicken? I mean, what do you guys think about that?
You're dealing with somebody who's mentally unstable, obviously, if they're going to take something to that extreme. And why did they wait until she came outside on a break? I mean, if you were that mad at the moment, why not just do it in this? I could see that's going to be a hard one for the defense attorney to try to defend his action or claim some type of temporary insanity, because this person had time to wait and then catch this person at, when she's out on a smoke break. And I mean, what, he didn't want to mess up the chicken? Inside, don't want to get a mess in there because I still want to eat, but I'm going to, let me get this woman while she's out on the smoke. You're dealing with somebody who's just not right, obviously.
And Xandean, what do you think about that?
I mean, like Phil said, I mean, obviously it's a mental issue, but I mean, the chicken, they're going to the place where the chicken's probably not real. I mean, the